Welcome back to Metropole TV. Welcome back to the Smart Investor. My name is Alekan Sachu, and we've got Honourable David Pkosing in the studio with us. Honourable David Pkosing is a Member of Parliament for Pokot South. We've just been discussing the merits of Pokot. You seem very, very bright prospect from what you're telling me, in many respects. He's also the chairman of the Parliamentary Departmental Committee on Transport, Public Works and Housing, and was previously the chief executive of Kenya Film Censorship Board.
Yes.
Honourable Pkosing, you are the fellow who's now come up with this idea, and your committee with the idea of nationalising Kenya Airways. What's the deal? What are you proposing? What are you saying?
I'm saying let's nationalise KQ.
Yeah, take it up.
In other words, we're saying let's bring KQ from private hands to public hands.
Okay.
And therefore government.
Yes.
Why? For a number of reasons. Of course, the motivation is that KQ has been making losses.
Yeah.
And therefore, if we leave it as it is, it's going to die.
It is.
So then, we were grappling with a number of options, looking what is happening, what's happening. And what we found out is that KQ is almost going under.
Yes.
For a number of reasons. Some of them are administrative, some of them really, what I'll call model of operation. And this is the biggest.
Okay, what when you say that, what do you mean?
This is the model KQ we're operating. Being private, what's happening is that it's operating in a very competitive world.
Yes.
With other carriers which are really competing with it, which is Emirates.
Yes.
And the Ethiopian airline. And coming closely is Rwanda airline.
Yes.
So what is happening in those airlines is that they're 100% government, and for one reason, the reason is that they are given subsidies.
Yes.
Emirates is being subsidized.
In what sense do you think? Because I've been looking
In
at
tax.
that. You know, he's always saying he's never subsidized the CEO of Emirates.
No.
And he got upset about that. But you're saying they're getting a low tax
treatment. A lot of tax reliefs.
And somebody else said they get cheap fuel.
But that is what I'm saying. I'm calling subsidy.
Yes.
They are subsidized in fuel.
Okay.
They are subsidized in even importing their planes.
Yes.
And even spares. And
but you know, they also are bulk buyers. If you're buying 100 aeroplanes, you're going to get, big discounts.
No, they call it now like that. But that is government subsidies.
Yes.
When they come out, they would wish to say some of those things that will want to please you, or think that you're okay, so they can finish you.
Yes.
But the reality is they are being subsidized by their governments.
Is that the same case with Ethiopian?
Is that the same case with Ethiopian? The same case also with Rwanda Air, which is coming up.
Okay.
And therefore, in that manner, therefore, they are able to put their prices the lowest.
Yes. So you're
saying, how can KQ compete?
Yes. So you're saying these guys are underpricing because of government support? Because
of absolute government support.
Okay.
And in fact, I was telling people that this is how maybe governments become also, I think I tweeted, I put in my social media, that some countries are playing monkey business to us as a country.
Yes. You feel that?
Yes.
Yes.
Why? Because
I'm from Mombasa. Why are we allowing international airlines to uplift from Mombasa?
To their countries?
Yes.
You know why?
Yeah.
It's because those countries are playing monkey business.
Yes.
And what's the monkey business?
What is it?
Let us subsidize our own.
Yeah.
And then travel everywhere.
Yes.
Finish that airline.
Yes.
Of Nairobi. And then you know what? When they kill our airline in Nairobi,
then the prices will go up.
Then because of our model, which is that KQ is private.
Yes.
And therefore it's not receiving any government help and subsidies.
Yes.
The prices are high. So we have seen already, there's somebody there who is putting his prices high. Let's put ours low.
Yes.
And then kill Nairobi.
Yes.
And then when we kill Nairobi, we transport all activities and business of Nairobi to our country.
Yes.
That is basically what I'm saying. Other countries are blaming.
So you're saying this is like a geo-economic, high-level chess game, and we're getting wiped.
I am telling you, should we leave everything as it is now?
Yes.
We are going to be wiped in 6 months. And this is the truth.
But how can, the thing is, it is in the national interest, is it not, to have an airline? We are doomed to, if we think we are a hub and we don't have our own airline. Can you imagine?
We're finished.
Kagame in Kigali with 3% of EAC's economy is now competing.
With us?
Yes.
For the last 4 years, Kigali has taken about 4% of our share market in aviation. While Ethiopia is growing at 20%.
Yes.
We are coming down 5%. We are going down. We are going down because of that monkey business, which I'm using.
Yes.
That other countries, if we are not checking, are playing monkey. And this is the truth. So you reduce your prices, you kill Nairobi. What's going to happen? What are they aiming? They are aiming to remove the business from Nairobi. And one of the biggest business that I want the people of Kenya to listen to me.
Yes.
Through your very good new television.
No,
Metropole.
thank you, and thanks for coming.
Yes, and that's why I came.
Yes.
Because I want to address to your customers.
Yes.
I want to address to your listeners.
Yeah.
And tell them, look here, if these guys are playing monkey business, what are they looking at? They are looking at this way to reduce Nairobi to become like we are just a small country. So that now
Who would come up if we go down?
Ethiopia.
Yes.
They are already prepared.
Yes.
Can you imagine their airport is able to handle 22 million passengers a year?
How many can we handle?
Only 7. They have 103 planes. We are 40.
Wow.
You know what they're aiming?
Yes.
They want to remove UN headquarters from Nairobi.
Wow.
That is what they're looking for.
Well, we can't afford that, right? I mean,
And we can't sit down as if nothing's happening.
Yes.
I will tell you this, Alikan. We are very lucky.
Yes.
Our grandfathers, the people who established this country,
Yeah.
had an immense thinking to make Nairobi and our country a hub in the whole of Africa.
Of course.
Financial hub.
Yes.
They succeeded.
Knowledge economy hub.
Knowledge
Yeah,
economy.
yeah.
That is why they build KICC
Yes.
for conferencing. They
That's-
build hotels.
Yes.
They build banks so that people come to Nairobi to transact business.
Yeah.
They built that Nairobi Jomo Kenyatta Airport. At that particular time,
Yeah.
they built it to hold 2 million when it had a capacity of only holding 50,000 people a year. But they thought about
so they've done the
2
Ethiopia
million.
strategy build for the future.
for the future. And that's how we got UN. There are only 4 countries that is hosting UN headquarters in the world.
Kenya?
Kenya, we should be very proud.
Yes.
The next one to us is Vienna, in
Yeah.
Austria. And then New York
Yes.
and Geneva.
Yes.
Only 4 in the world, my brother.
Wow.
We are one of them.
Yes.
So people are playing monkey business so that they can remove business from Nairobi.
Okay, so I can see this external threat you're talking about, right?
Absolutely.
That's competitive.
Serious one.
Now let's look at it domestically.
Yes.
Okay, it's been with Honorable Pkosing, it's been a string of losses, right?
Yes.
I mean, the balance sheet now is wafer thin. It's been eroded, right? You can't afford now. That balance sheet cannot support more aeroplanes, expansion, etc. What are you proposing here now? What are you saying? How do we shore up the balance sheet in order to make that an effective competitor?
The best way to improve that balance sheet is to look at it from a compound eye.
Yeah.
Which is number one, the model. Let me just start from the model. The moment we nationalize KQ as we have proposed,
Yes.
then we will go to the second tier, which is to ask for tax reliefs so that it's equal to Ethiopia
Yes.
and Emirates.
Yeah.
And once we do that, then the prices will automatically come down. And when it's come down, then KQ becomes a choice of flight. Point number one. Point number two, we are putting all the aviation assets together
Yes.
under one holding company.
Yes, this is KAA.
We are putting KAA, we are promoting Jomo Kenyatta to become a fully fledged parastatal.
Yes.
So that, and then we put Jomo Kenyatta, KAA, aviation,
Yes.
and a college.
Yes.
4 of them.
Yes.
Under one company, which we are calling it Aviation Holding Company, Kenya
Yes.
Aviation Holding Company.
Yes.
That way, then the resources are going to talk to each other. There's going to be synergy. At the moment,
Is there no synergy?
No, there's no synergy now.
Wow.
KAA is talking or is at cross purpose with KQ. In fact, if KQ dies, it's not a concern of KAA.
Yes.
Because where do they meet? And another one, Adikan, which
Yes.
you might be surprised. Do you pay parking in your own home?
In my own home?
Yes, you
no,
don't.
No, but I pay a lot of parking money when I go to the airport.
Yes, but do you pay parking at home?
No.
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 How can KQ pay parking at home in Jomo Kenyatta?
Yes.
That is what is contributing to these losses we are talking about.
So you're saying that they are paying for services which
They
would
are-
not,
which should
which
not
no
be
other airline is having to pay for.
at home.
Yes, yes, yes.
Emirates is not paying at home. Ethiopian Airlines are not paying at home. And if they are paying, but they are getting it.
Yes.
They are paying in the same basket they are spending. So in other words, they are not paying.
Yeah.
Jomo KQ is paying 100%. That is a contributor of the losses that they
Yes.
are declaring.
Yes.
They are paying, like, for example, parking and other facilities in Nairobi here, Jomo Kenyatta, at home,
Yes.
2 billion per year.
Wow. $20 million.
Per year. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That is contributing to even...
So you've actually you've dissected what...
Absolutely.
So what else would you be fixing here?
That's what I'm saying.
I understand you've given me the
That is why.
external, you've given me the internal, you're saying they're being double charged and it's crazy.
And I'm moving forward.
Yes.
I'm adding about 3 of them.
Yes.
Which are contributing to this bleeding.
Yes.
Another one is leasing of planes.
Yes. What is wrong with that?
You know, when you're leasing a plane, with, and of course it's an international model.
Yes. Well, you can't, no one can afford to buy these planes for cash, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So they lease.
Yes.
So it is a phenomenon all over the world.
It is.
So it's not unique to us.
No.
But what is unique to us is that when you go outside there to lease a plane, so you come to my company.
Yeah.
You're leasing a plane, fine. So give me your balance sheet. How are you going to pay? So when your balance sheet is risky,
Yes.
as it is for KQ, then the charges for
You're paying a premium on financing.
Absolutely.
How much are they paying more than others, would you say? Substantially.
If you look at it comparatively,
Yeah.
we are paying more than anybody else comparatively. I may not give you those specifics at the moment, but we can give you. However, because of the risk exposure, you know that. You know that,
Yes.
if you go to borrow money,
the balance sheet is shot to bits. So no one's going to give you any money.
yeah, who will give you the planes?
We've seen that.
We will tell you, okay, fine. Oh, well, fine. But are you able to pay this?
Yes.
Yeah, let me struggle. Then they give you that high. And that is the reason why we think, when we nationalize, and when we put all these aviation assets together, the balance sheet is going to increase.
Yes.
And therefore, we will renegotiate those leasing agreements. And even going forward, when we are going to acquire another plane through leasing, our balance sheet is very good.
Yes.
So somebody will say, okay, and we'll take more planes. As you said earlier,
Yes.
if you are taking more planes,
I saw the chairman was very bullish, saying, we want to build on the fleet size.
once the balance sheet is better, as it is going to look now, then you can now tell other people, you play also a little bit of bullish.
Yes.
In business negotiation, if you look like you are finished, then they are going to finish.
I want you to negotiate for me. I like the way you're. I like
I'll
your
negotiate
style.
for you.
Yes.
So I'll go outside there. If I'm Michael Joseph tomorrow, or Mikos, I'll say, fine. Are you ready to list me? If you're not, no problem.
Yes.
And they will be looking at my balance sheet. Say, hey, can you come back? I'll tell you, okay, fine. The last price I'll give you is this. If you don't like, stay.
Yeah.
Then you will sit and say, if I lose this guy, then I'm going to problem. So bring me that money.
Yes.
So KQ will negotiate on an advantage.
Okay.
Now, they are not. And nobody even looks at them.
You had one more, I think you were going to tell me there was one more area, or have we covered all the areas?
No. That was the second. It was about the taxes in terms of now relieving.
Yes.
And then also at home.
Yes.
Because now why are you paying parking in your own home?
Yeah.
And the third one I'm telling you is the leasing. So and that leasing will translate to other commitments.
Yes.
The commitments you are making, even if you are taking a loan to buy an aircraft, it will be subjected in the same manner that your balance sheet is okay. We can give you a long-term loan.
Yeah.
Not like when it is so risky as it is now.
Yes. Okay, so I get all of that.
Yes.
Now, you're sitting in Parliament.
Yes.
Okay. How are you in collaboration with the government? Are you collaborating? Are you with Kenya Airways? I mean, how are you pushing the agenda you've outlined to me, which seems to me eminently sensible?
Let me tell you, Alikan, and I thank you for coming. And I will really hope that Kenyans will be like you, Alikan. That let us think together.
Yes.
That doing nothing is not an option.
No.
We must do something.
Yes.
Primary number one. So how are the other people playing? As you said, this Parliament. But what I did is I also exploited our new constitution.
Yes.
There's a provision in our constitution called public participation.
Yes.
I exploited that provision.
You had a public...
And I did, in fact, this is like 6 months.
Yes.
I've done like 6 months.
Of public participation?
Of hearing.
Yes.
And interviews.
Yes.
This idea came into market or debate in November last year. November last year. This is when the PIIP was proposed by, that's when it came to public, by KQ to KA. And that is how now it found its way to Parliament through Article 95 of the Constitution, which is that Parliament addresses issues of concern to the people.
Yes.
So when people went out
this is a classic issue of concern.
It's a classic.
Yes.
So when people complained, we took over.
Yes.
Through Article 95. But when I took it...
So you're really doing what you were sent to Parliament to do.
We were elected for by the people of Kenya.
Yes, well done.
We are representing you, Alikan.
Yes, I feel confident listening to you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, and I thank you. So we took that one, and then we decided and said, look, you know what did you propose, KQ? KQ proposed to take over Jomo Kenyatta.
Yes. What was
that
wrong?
That was PIIP.
What was wrong with that proposal?
It was absolutely wrong.
Yes.
You know why?
Why?
First, of course, there was no public participation.
Yes.
But before that, we cannot allow, or for example, the people of Kenya then raised that issue, that we cannot allow KQ, as it is, being private, to take over our public resource, which is Jomo Kenyatta, because Jomo Kenyatta is a public resource.
Yes.
Jomo Kenyatta is almost earning a revenue of about 12 billion a year.
Yes.
That is like transferring these revenues to
KQ. Yes.
Then the question is, who is KQ?
Yeah.
When we dissect KQ, it is majorly private.
Yes.
Then it means that we are taking our 12 billion as a people,
So
you,
you're
Alikan,
saying
and me,
we
give to shareholders.
Yes.
We're actually giving our money to shareholders to increase their shares and get dividends. Is that our business? No. That's why it was wrong.
But you know, shareholders in Kenya always have been long suffering. You know,
Fine, but
the price has gone down. No dividend for years.
That
so
is
there are also lots of small shareholders of our people. You know, Wananchi who have those shares.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in this debate,
yes,
they're private.
They're private.
I have no responsibility as an elected member of parliament to represent shareholders. They didn't choose me to represent them.
Yes.
I'm not a shareholder. I don't represent shareholders. I represent the people of Kenya through Article 95.
Yes.
And then therefore, my eye and my brain should be what is the best for the people of Kenya.
Yes.
Not shareholders of KQ.
Yes.
That's not my primary responsibility.
No, I understand.
They might come through being the people of Kenya.
Yeah.
Then we can be able to look at it. But as it is now, according to the legal instruments that we have, it is private.
Yes.
So why does that have to? How can we give our money, 12 billion, to even if they are small individuals?
Yes.
You have a business, yeah.
No, but there are some small individuals, then there are also the banks.
Yes, but that is the same.
Yes.
They are still individuals.
Yes.
Is that logic? First of all, it's not. Is that legal? It's not legal. Is that practical? It's not practical. So that is why we said, okay, fine, wait 1 minute. So that we took that one and we invited everybody.
Yes.
And we told them, okay, what did you want? We asked the government, first of all, because you are the implementer, parliament is not the implementer.
Yes.
Tell us what did you want to achieve by this model.
Yeah.
Give us the product.
Yes.
And then we will now help you to think
Yeah.
what would be the best strategy to achieve
Yes.
what you want to do. Because it's the government to decide. It's not us as parliament. So they told us, guys, look here, parliament, our aviation, we are dying.
Yes. They said that to you.
Yes, aviation, we are dying. How?
Yeah.
We are losing competitiveness. And they gave us the statistics. And Alikan, statistics don't lie.
Yes.
They told us that our market is being taken by Ethiopia, by Rwanda, and it is true.
And Emirates.
4%, 20%, Emirates, all the places. They even gave us the people now who are choosing Nairobi to travel to Nairobi are decreasing.
Wow.
They even showed us the cargo passing through KQ.
It's
coming down.
Wow.
So everything is coming down.
Yes.
And you look at it, that's why the KQ is making a lot of losses. So we told them, no, what do you want to do? They told us, no, we have to restructure aviation to be able to regain our competitiveness as a country. So we told them, okay, is that your answer? You want to achieve that? You want to reach there? So, okay. And that was in a cabinet memo. It has been passed by the top, the head of state himself.
Yes.
Signed. And
well, he appreciates it's a national interest issue. Yes.
This is the direction. You cannot. And then number two is that if the KQ dies, it will die with 75 billion of our money.
Yes.
Why? Because the government had guaranteed debtors.
Yes.
Including those leasers or leasos up to an amount of 75 billion.
Yeah.
Locally 23 billion.
Yes.
52 billion to American Exim Bank. So that money again was being tied that if KQ then was to die, then they will just they will recall the credit.
Automatically. Yes.
And we are going to lose 75 billion.
Yeah.
So the government was very clear. Executive government was very clear and told us, guys, we cannot look like this. Are we in the same country? Yes. So that is the reason why we were trying to rescue KQ through this model. So it might not have been the best. So Parliament tell us what is the best. And then we told them now, fine, please get out of the door.
Wow.
So we remained behind and said, look, what, this is the scenario, gentlemen.
Yes.
What are we going to do? My committee of 19 members told me, Chairman, doing nothing is not an option. We must rescue our country.
Yes.
And that was the beginning of success.
Wow. How long ago was that then?
That was 6 months ago.
Yes.
My members told me, Chairman, it will never be business as usual. We must do something. So how do we do it? Then we invited now people.
Yes.
We invited KQ. We asked, tell us, what is your financial health? It was bad. The financial health was very bad. We looked at the financials, we looked at it, the management, the decision making, the shareholders, including the banks, including all this. We looked at it.
You spoke with all these stakeholders.
We spoke with them.
Yes.
We looked, okay, who are your shareholders? These are your shareholders. What is the decision making process? We looked at the role of KLM, the role of all these people making decisions. We listened to them, we send them. We call KA. KA come in. So how are you managing the airport? What is your maximum output?
Yes.
What would be the maximum output? How are you working with KQ? They don't talk to each other. They talk to each other through letters.
My God.
Writing a letter to the
ministry. The old style letter.
To the ministry.
And then from ministry now to KQ. Hand delivered.
Yes. And then takes about 6 months to reply. They are working at cross purpose.
Yes.
Oh, they owe us how much? They owe us 4 billion.
Yes.
They have not paid. National Airliner, which is supposed to be our own home, is not paid KA 5 billion. So what happens? We're almost cutting them services like no water, no fuel, no
Can
nothing.
you imagine?
To our now national line. Why?
Yes.
Because they are private.
Yeah.
What responsibility do we have to talk to private entities? These are private entities. Okay, we've called the pilots. Come to us, pilots.
What did they say?
They told us exactly, rescue us. We even told them you're earning a lot of money. They were earning 1.6 million a year.
Yes.
I mean, a month.
A month.
I
Which
told them,
is that high compared to the other pilots?
But in terms of productivity, they're the highest.
Oh.
Because if you look at the productivity in terms of hours,
Yes.
a year,
Yes.
hours were more comfortable than anybody else.
Wow.
And we told them, no, you're milking a dying cow.
Now I know you're from Pokot.
Yes, a dying cow. So how do we rescue this?
Yes.
We discussed about that and we heard them. And we told them the hard story. Suppose we nationalize you.
Yes.
Is there a problem? Yes and no. Okay, so give and take. Because what does that mean? It means that if we nationalize you, we must renegotiate your terms.
Salaries.
Terms, even of working, the hours, working hours and so on. It might not be salaries because that's demotivating.
Yeah.
In terms of working hours, we must stretch the working hours. Are you okay? Yes, the cow anyway is dying.
Yes.
So we brought in the workers' union, representing the
Yes.
staff.
Yes.
The staff of KA, the staff of KQ, the staff of Kenya Civil Aviation, brought all of them.
Yes. And
One table.
what did you read from all their moods? Are they committed?
They want KQ to be revived.
Yes.
Of course, they raise issues of management.
Yeah.
And say, Chairman, there were issues of management here, management decision making there, management decision making there. Of course, even they raised issues. Oh, you know who runs this? Is this a white man?
Yes.
Is this a black man? You know, all those emotive issues.
Yes.
All of them came. Because, as Parliament,
Yeah.
we listen to angels and also devils. So to get the balance, you must hear them. You cannot say, I can't hear you. Parliament is a unique place. It's a unique house. You must listen even to a madman.
Yes.
That's the problem in Parliament. When you are people's representatives,
You got to listen to everyone.
there's no definition of who is a people, so long
Yeah.
as you are alive.
Yes.
It doesn't mean the way you talk or the color or the age or the sex. It is the people. So we listen to all these people. We also call experts. We call Treasury itself.
Yes.
Treasury, look, suppose we nationalize these people. Where will you get the money?
Yes.
They gave us a structure
Yeah.
on how it's going to be done. And they agreed with us. We call Attorney General.
So they are behind yours.
Yes, they are behind this.
Yes.
And their
AG?
input is here. Attorney General.
Yes.
There might be requirement of law.
Yeah.
Amendments.
Yes.
Relieving them from tax. We have to amend the laws. Taking them to work almost like a private entity. We
Yes.
have to look at the Parastato Act. We
Yeah.
have to look at this. So give us your thinking. They asked for time. They researched, they thought.
So you're the one who's moved the needle in the discussion.
We brought everybody on board.
Yeah.
Nobody was not consulted in this process. We consulted everybody in this country.
So what happens next now?
What happens next is that it's going to be debated.
Yes. In Parliament.
Yes, it's going to
Yeah.
be scheduled for debate. I also consulted my honorable members as I was doing this so that I don't get something which is unpopular eventually. And I invited members of Parliament to make presentations. I said, look, because there were members who had problems.
Yes.
And I told them, please, come and make presentations, come and tell us. They even wrote memorandums to my committee and told me, Chairman, this is our thinking. So now we have done, and we have gotten our proposal. Proposal number one, the PIP that was proposed by KQ is no more tenable. So that is out. Number two, we must nationalize KQ. Number three, we must create an aviation holding company so that there's synergy between the organizations that work
All
for
the aviation businesses.
sector.
Yes.
They must work together, not at cross purpose. It should be responsibility of KQ to say Jomo Kenyatta Airport should grow.
Yes.
It should be responsibility of KA to say Jomo Kenyatta will grow. It should be responsibility of KA to say KQ must
Yes.
grow.
Yes.
It should be KQ to say KA must grow. Not like you should die.
Yes.
No.
No.
And that is why you have those people flying directly to Mombasa.
Yes.
How?
Yes.
KQ is not even aware.
No.
They might even say we are not aware because the people who make decisions are different. So we said, no. This class purpose, we should end as a country. After all, this model is being used elsewhere. So that's why we brought in this big, serious
Yes.
holding company.
Yes.
So that then they can bring in synergy. And I will tell you this, Alikan. We've done our studies, and I am very sure God is with us.
Yes.
Kenya will never be the same again.
How long will it take you to fix this?
2 years,
2 years?
Yes.
24 months?
24 months.
And we'll be back on a growth path
And we
for
will
the
be-
airline,
let me
growth
tell you.
path for KA.
KA will be growing.
Hub will be humming.
The hub will be thinking about
Yeah.
holding 30 million now.
Yes.
Because now 7 million.
Yeah.
Ethiopia is 22 million. So they should be thinking about 30 million. The hub will be growing. Because now the balance sheet will be okay, the management will have an opportunity to even get more credit to be able now to develop the hub. These people have everything they want.
You know, I was so proud of it 10, 15 years ago. Any airport I landed in Africa, there would always be a KQ plane, right? And then the competition came.
Imagine.
Can we get back to being the pride of Africa?
We will.
And secondly, what is the USP of our airline? What is the what is the unique thing? I mean, I was thinking to myself, it's really about moving our brothers and sisters, isn't it? We want to be an African airline, really. You know, I've been on planes when I've seen our West African brothers coming through Nairobi, going to, and it made me proud to see that. Isn't that the core business, or is it something, am I missing something?
No, Alikan, you should be the MD of the new organization we are going to start, which is the holding. So you bring those ideas. What is the reason? The reason is you have said something which I have been saying, and we as a committee have been saying. And I was telling some people before I came here that we should change the thinking of our mental thinking of transport industry. The problem which has occurred in this country, and particularly this world of today, people want to earn money from the first line of transport installation. You will never succeed. Number two, it should be responsibility of government to move its people. And therefore transport should be actually a right. Rather than a choice. It should be the responsibility of the government to say, how will somebody travel from Mombasa
to
Nairobi?
But this was the old KBS and all of those.
That is when we were Kenya. And we will be there. That is when we were.
That was very efficient.
Go to London.
I
was in school in London myself. You find those buses.
And
when somebody grows to an age of 60, 65, when you are senior citizen,
it's free.
It's free. You know that.
You even get it in the post.
Absolutely. You are given free. It should be the responsibility of government to transport its citizens, to move a citizen from one point to another. But if we put profits to be the resultant of the first tire installation, we lose. Because then you're going to make KQ as it is now, very expensive. You make transport to Mombasa, 2,000 or even 1 million, so we'll travel. So that is why, and then if we have that mentality, we want to change the thinking of KQ from profit-making thinking for shareholders to how many people
national
you are
interest, how many people you're moving, growing the hub.
Where are we? Are we in Ghana? Are we in Australia? Are we in this? Where is our flag? Where are you flying our flag? At the moment, we are only 53 destinations. Only 53 destinations.
How many do you think there should be?
There should be 500.
Really?
Why not? What's the problem? What is the problem? We should be all over Africa, by the way. First of all, we should be in every country in Africa. That's point number one. Because nobody. Look at Western Africa. Before you go to Western Africa, you used to go to France.
I remember. Air France.
You know that? You used to go to France.
Nairobi, France, then to come back down again. Can you believe it?
Why would you do that? Take everybody to everywhere where they want to go. That is the thinking.
It's been a pleasure speaking with you today. I could have spoken to you all night. And I'm really pleased that you're so passionate and that you're so involved in the debate and that you're so clear thinking about what needs to be done. It's been a pleasure, Mr. Mio. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope I'll come to the television.
You're most welcome. You can be our guest anytime.
I'll be there.
Thank you. This was Metropole TV, this was The Smart Investor, that was Ali Khan Sachu with you, and with the very articulate Honourable David Pkosing, who hails from Pokot, which is in the exact opposite direction from me, being from Mombasa. And I'm going to come and visit you and see what's really going on down there. So thank you for being our guest today.
Thank you.
Thank you.